We got ourselves attached X. Oh wait, what? Okay, my camera's not good. Now attached XO on Team Blue. We got ourselves body count as well, playing the big old Smork. He got himself a dagger and an axe. I wonder if he's playing that Radan fist weapon. That's something pretty good for Subrigs apparently. Demoniac here. What's up? How you doing, my man? Mythic in the back, and we got P-Blood. We got Team Rogues on Team Blue versus Boomasaur on Team Red with a Demonology playstyle. Seawork as Arcane. Holy IRL going up first, and then Shaman is going up versus Mythic is going to interrupt him immediately on, I think, an Arcane Blast. That's going to be Greater Power Blast, trying to see if he can punish the Cotier. Does not get the Greater Power Blast off. That is going to be Grounding Totem. So it was perfect for Holy IRL. Actually doing some dope damage to Mythic right now. Big blood of the enemy with a Sunder. Mythic trinket out of it. Going for a Temporal. Perfect opportunity for Holy IRL to start cleansing everything out of him as he's sitting with a full necrotics up right now. It's going to be interrupt for a second. Mythic doesn't have a lot of health. Doesn't go down. Holy IRL just survived through the onslaught. That is the Fire Mage, and he's going to get run over. Doesn't really take that much damage somehow. Like a bike hit him, but it didn't do any damage. Safeguard Trinket coming out. He didn't have a Safeguard Trinket or anything. What was that? Wolves coming out, and Holy IRL might have to wall this here. He does go for a wall. It's going to be Demonic going for that evasion. And Holy does get himself Ascendance, but nothing you can really do against this evasion. I wish they made Ascendance, at least it goes through the... Oh, it catches a short stun onto Demonic, getting quite a bit of damage, so going for a Haymaker. Does stun him, but doesn't knock him back as far as he needs to. Trying to continue doing as much damage as possible. Doesn't really have a lot of health. Sunder onto Demonic. He does trick it out of it. He didn't feel that good there at the end. He actually was like, you know what? I need to trick in the Sunder. Otherwise, I could be down for the cow, and the damage out of his hands is just unreal. Step is going to be Seawork on the back. We also got ourselves Mana, and we got ourselves Zuckery. Hi, man. Seawork versus Demoniac. Sub versus Arcane. This is going to be, I think, quite a good matchup. I feel like this is where Arcane can just dominate the Sub Rogue. He can just literally tie him up, take him to the basement, and play with him, dude. Just mess around with that guy. You know what I mean? Cheap shot on Seawork. Trying to see if he can catch him. Seawork, actually. A little bit bug right now. Next time Seawork mounts up, it'll be fixed, but the camera is going to be weird like that because I think he blinked while mounted, so the camera is stuck like that. Gonna get some slows in Demonic because look at just Pilo as far away as possible. Seawork got that impressive mobility being Arcane Mage. Look at the mobility, dude. He's just moving around, walking all over the place, dude, just jogging everywhere he goes. Yeah, this camera looks really, really weird. Seawork, can you mount up real quick? And dismount so the camera can fix itself. Maybe one day. Smoke Bomb coming out for Demoniac, and that's gonna be Seawork catching him with the Arcane Orb on one side, trying to blink to the other side. That's going to be a blind to reset him for a moment. Does allow Demoniac. Finally, some CC in the opener. Might go for a big wombo combo setup on the Seawork right now. There's a Clothy. Unless he gets caught out. There we go. Seawork mounting up. And I think the next time he dismounts, as long as he doesn't blink off of the mount, I think he'll be okay. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And Demonic is just camping that eyeball, man. Just camping it like a rogue would. Cheap shot on Seawork with a bike to follow. Trying to make the damage happen here. That's going to be another cheap shot right out. Temple coming up for Seawork. Is going to get himself a shield rolling to follow. There's going to be Arcane Missile. Arcane Missiles. Infinite Stars. It's trying to stack up, but the Demoniac does go for that Invis. Not letting the rogue catch a full reset here. Seawork just sits behind the rogue the whole time. Now he can use blinks in order to get around the arena a little bit easier, as he had to use that Invis more defensively, just positionally, more than anything. Continuing to suppel Demoniac from a distance. Seawork not really looking all that good on health. And that's going to be Cloak of Shadows of Demoniac, just so he can catch himself a re-stealth. Cloak of Shadows down, boys. Does Seawork realize he has no cloak? This way Seawork can really commit some damage. It's going to be Shadowy Blades out of Demoniac, getting knocked up as he's trying to get himself a Nightblade. Doesn't really get any setup onto Seawork. If anything, for Seawork, this is a good opportunity to just be running as far as possible. This is where you actually want to run. You don't want to engage. He got himself Shadow Blades. There's going to be quite a bit of extra shadow damage. And in the lockdown, extra common points, more eviscerates. This doesn't sound like fun at all. It's gonna actually tag Demoniac and then blink away from him immediately, punishing him with Arcane Missiles. Stars approaching as well. Demoniac not looking all that good after just a flurry of stars, and I think he's down for the count. Oh, Seawork just waterfall those arcane pieces at it, man. Oh, this little Arcane Missiles. Pew 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 pew. I think he did like what, 2 to 3 channels of it real quick, and then couple procs, couple dots, couple whatever, and it's just done for the count. It's gonna be body count next. Trying to go for huge damage. Seavark almost got one shot through the burst. Body count just went all out there, man. All out. It's gonna be an Arcane Orb for Seavark. Does get the slow into body count. Body count could shadow step to him any moment. Trying to go for the breath of the dying reaping flame. Did not get to reap. The mage. Shadow steps coming down for body count. More blinks for Seavark. Shadow step again. It's gonna be back blink. Dodges the Destrigat Trinket, which is perfect for Seavark. Body count. Do not throw your Destrigat Trinket at a mage like that. Never, never, ever, ever, ever. You don't want to do that. I've been lucky so far. That hasn't happened to me yet, where I just Destrigat and it's like, wait, I Destrigat nothing. Because that can happen a lot. Cheap shot on the Seavark. Out he goes. Did not have the Icebug, but played it to the very end. Zuckery. Teabagging, body count, invasion coming off for body count as he means business, looking to get some damage onto Zuck, and apparently Zuckery somehow got a touch of death onto body count. Body's looking to see if he can catch himself, maybe a restealth. Smoke bomb coming out, does catch a restealth, no touch of death damage, sap into Zuckery, and Zuckery tried to BM him a little bit with that in-cap touch of death opener, but that invasion would actually somewhat value, I guess. Yeah, I would say invasion was value. He didn't take any damage, didn't allow Zachary to cap out that touch of death, did not get hit with a leg sweep or nothing. So for Zuck, we're gonna call him the Zuck. Zuck, gonna give him the, okay, no, we're not gonna do that. Body count is gonna open up with a kidney shot. Does Zachary want to drink at this? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Body count, let's see, was that a human racial at the very end? He did human racial at the very end. He waited with that kidney shot towards the last few seconds and said, you know what? This is doing a lot of damage. I'm going to stop it. Karma coming out onto body count. He does cloak a little bit of the karma as the Twisted Appendage is continuing to punish Zuckery. He's actually taking a lot of damage from that appendage. Destiny got chicken, did huge damage, and Zuckery goes down. Body count just had to buy his time until the trinket came back up, and bam, bam, bam. Stun. Couple shadow strikes, eviscerate, roll your face a little on the keyboard, pop a trinket, bam, done, you win. And roll some dice, dude. Also roll some dice to see if you can get lucky on RG. It looks like Boom's pets actually walking to body count. Then we're walking at him for a second. Does he know where he's at? Because body count perched up, dude. He's just hiding in there. He's perched. Boom, send your pet in there. Can your pet find him? Boom is just like, where is this guy? It's like, I know he's in the room. Wait, does he see him? I think he sees him. He's sending at the other rogue. He's just sending the pet to spin in the room. He has actually no idea if he's there or not. That's going to be a horror effect onto body count. Body count just big damage with the appendage. Big bite coming down. Big slapperoonies for the boy and looking to actually catch a reset with that advantage. Boomster decided to go through a lot of cooldowns. Trinket, wall. If body count could just get another proc just like that out of his rogue repertoire, if he can get an appendage again just like that with a massive trinket wombo combo, he'll be golden. And the thing is, Boom is actually separating him and his pet. This could be perfect for the body count. And the Destrigat trinket body does not have a trinket right now, though. So the body count cannot get himself out of any kind of CC out of this game for quite a bit of time. So Boomster has the control, should be exercising the control as best possible. Stun short, and the body count does get the demonic tyrant up and running. Does body count have enough? Goes for the Destrigat trinket. It is split amongst all the pets for Boom right now, so that's perfect. Does get a death goal into body count. Is going to allow him a little bit extra healing. Is going to go for Gladiator's Breach and go for that invisibility, his own vanish, as a Warlock vanish. Body count does go to interrupt the demonic tyrant. The tyrant is playing a little bit funky as soon as Boomster goes invis. But I guess it's okay. Body count is still alive, still kicking. Cloak of Shadows and Invasion available. Is going to cloak this damage in case Boomster got anything available for him. Stun to Boomster. Does Boom have anything left? Does have the pet stun. It's not going to be enough. He's still super low in health. Evasion enough for body count. He does get the Twisted Appendage, and body count does take him out with the Twisted Appendage proc. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Absolutely unfair. Next up is gonna be Mana Reality. Mana, we got Mana in here. Are you playing Feral? I guess you're Feral. That is Wall. Yeah, you're Feral. Is he gonna be able to beat body count? I mean, that's a Twisted Appendage. You got them tentacles that do this, the big zapperoonie into the mind. You got also the big slapping tentacles too. Mana trying to get himself a bit of a weird open. He's like backpedaling, just trying to make sure he's not giving body count opportunity. He's just standing still. What? Mana, are you aware of what's going on just now? Got bursted! I think body count is just letting Mana kind of have an easier time with this. Is that what's going on? Is that somebody you know, maybe? Body count is just trying to give Mana as easier of a time here, dude. Yeah, slapperoonies are coming out. Regos to follow. Mana. They tried their best. Body count. What was that damage, man? The procs on this man right now. The procs and how much damage does your tentacle do? I swear, dude, if your tentacle is in the top 3 of your damage, I swear to God. Okay, you have your trinkets, you have your eviscerates. Well, actually, with sub, let's do with sub rogue, top 2 of your damage. Let's just look at it and look at top 2. It wasn't. Nightblade, narrowly ahead of Mindflay, dude. If only you had a couple procs more. Oh, that would have been insane. Narrowly, dude. I did say top 5, and then I wanted to say top 3, but I was like top 2, second. If it's in the top 2, Nightblade just barely ahead of it. So it wasn't busted. If it was like literally top 2, that would be like, okay, I called it. If it was like a massive bar in comparison to your eviscerate, that would be like, wow, that's still pretty sizable. But yeah, holy crap. Can I add you if you can make groups and anything who's no groups up and running? Yeah. You're more than welcome to Garber. Garber, what's your reality? Dalaran #1340, dude. Add me.